session. So before that, we have talked about the theoretical part of the templates and that static files in this PPT. And I will show you how to write code for the template part. And after completing the code part of template, I will give you one challenge, that is template challenge, and I will introduce you about that. Then it is your homework to do that. Okay, on the top of that project, that is app 2 project, which I already given to you to make a app 2 project. And in that app 2 project you need to create first app. Okay, basically you need to make a complete Django project from scratch. In that you need to make a template. Okay, and you need to complete the template challenge. But before that, I will write some codes. Okay, I will tell you how to create a template and how to map the URL of the template to your Django server. So for that, important file is settings.py, which is very important file, and this settings.py file will be present in your first project in your project name. And here you need to edit some URLs. On the basis of that, you can render the web pages. Okay, this let me tell you. So so we have this base dir. So this is the path actually which is we are giving to render some file. So let me show you how this path will print the result. So for checking what a variable, a pointer, or a path is printing the result, for that we need to debug the code, and for debugging the code we need to add some prints. So that's why I'm also adding one print here, and inside that print I will write the file. Okay, that file path, that is actually the path. Let me save it, and here I can show you what it will print. But for that we need to go to the actual file settings.py. Okay, so for that you need to find where settings.py it is. So inside the first project, and inside the first project, in the first project we have settings.py. So we need to go to Python, inside the Python project, first project. Okay, then first project, not first app, first project. Okay, so here we have settings.py. So we need to run that file, settings.py. Now this printed the actual path of the file. Okay, this settings.py file actual path is this. Inside the users public change space, and this we have first project Django project. In the inside that we have another small folder first project, and inside that we have settings.py. So this file is important to print the full path of any file in your Django application. So we need to manipulate that for generating the template part. Okay, template result. One another thing, you can also print the absolute path of the file. Okay, so absolute path and that same, the file path will be the same. And how to print the absolute path? For that we need to write some syntax, and this syntax is os dot path dot absolute path, abs path. Okay, and inside the parenthesis we need to give this file path. Now this is showing OS is red line, so this is the error. So we need to import the OS. So we need to import OS for what? Because we can render our Django application on any operating system like Windows, Mac, Linux. So for that we need this URL mapping, this file path mapping. And here let me print this also, and you can see this also print the same path, the settings.py path. Okay, so this way you can give absolute path. Another thing, let me give directly the base dir. So in you can see in base dir I have stored the path of the file. Okay, and I can give this base dir directly, and let me save it. And now you can see this printed the base directory path, not the settings.py path. It printed the base directory path. So what is the base directory here? This first project, then Python project. Okay. So this is about to see the things. So let me. So for the template, we need to create the template folder. So we need to create the template folder here in first project. I will create one directory that is templates. Okay. And inside this template I will create one file that is index.html. So inside this index.html I will write my code, HTML code, which I need to show on the web page. So this we have created, but before that we need to give some directory path for our templates here inside this settings.py. So let me remove this print here. There is no use of print here. So let me give one template directory. Okay, so this is template directory, and inside that template directory I will need to give the path. So os dot path dot join. Okay, this is the path, and inside this path we need to give the templates path. So templates will become after base directory. So first base directory, then we will receive the templates. Okay. So at the place of base directory, we will receive the template. So we need to give the base dir, and after that we need to give the templates. Okay, templates. That's it. Okay. So this path I have given for the template, and I can show you this by printing that by the same way. So let me print the template directly so that you can see the path of the template. So here you can see this is the part of the template. Inside the Python project, in the first project, we have templates directly, and this is the path of the template directly. We are able to print that. So okay, this we have completed. Now let me give you what other settings we need to do for generating the templates index.html path. So inside this file settings.py only, you need to go to this directory path here, and here we need to add uh, template directory. You know, base directory we already added, so that is by default. So if you create new any directory, you need to add that directory here. So this template is actually this made for the template part only, so I need to give the template directory here only so that we can easily render our templates files. So basically template directory we need to render the text on the web page, on the web application. Okay, so this we need to do. Okay, this we have done. Now we have created the index.html, so let me write some code here. Okay, let me write some Python code, and I have some Python code already available. Okay, How many tabs are? Okay, this is open with atom. So I will copy that HTML part. What happened? Open with Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we need to copy this HTML and let me paste it here in the index.html of our template, because in PyCharm there is not extension ability to complete the HTML doc type file automatically. So that's why I copied that, and let me write here. This is our first step. Okay, this is our first step, and this we have completed. And the body tag we need to give the h1. Okay, so this is h1. So hello, this is h1. Hello, this is this is index.html, index.html. Okay, now very important part that we will use in Django to dynamically get the data on the web page on web application. So we need these two symbols, two curly braces, and inside that we need to give some text. Okay, and this is some text we need to give inside that, and this using this insert me, I will generate the result. Okay, in I will generate one line below of that line. Okay, so I will show you that also, but before that let me complete this HTML. And now we need to go to the our urls.py. Okay, before urls.py we need to go to the views.py. Okay, so in the views actually I will decide how to view a web application. So here in this index request, not returning http response, I will return and render one request, that is index.html. Okay, so before that I will create one directory. So inside this directory I will give a complete directory. So first this will take insert me as a key. So direct this dictionary. Okay, not directory, sorry, it is dictionary, and dictionary is the format of key and value pair. So here insert me is the key, and I need to give the value. So value is this: hello, I am from views.py. Sorry. So views.py. So this is the value. Okay, so this insert me value is hello, I am from views.py, and it will be go to that. Sorry, it will go to that and to that HTML part here at the place of insert me. Okay, so let me add some more code here. Okay, so here I need to return something. I need to return one request, return and render. Okay, so here request, and the template will be index.html. Okay, and context, what will be the context? Context will be dictionary. My dictionary. Okay, so here inside what is the wrong, this is the wrong. Okay, now it is the same format, context equal to my dictionary, but here we need to give the comma. Okay, this is the right format, and here we have given the correct path of index.html. Now it will render. Okay, so let me save this and I will show you how this will render. But before that, we need to go to back to our project, that is first project, and here we need to run the run server command. So python manage dot py run server command. Okay, now our server successfully ran. Now you can see we have this web page. Okay, so hello, this is index.html, this is h1 tag, and inside that we have hello, I am from views.py, and I can show you now. You can see in index we have not the line I am from hello, I am from views.py. We have insert me, and this is in between the two curly braces. So this is the Django functionality. If you pass anything here, text in between the double curly bracket, then that value will be generated on the web page. And what is the value of this insert me? This insert me value we have already given in views.py in this direct dictionary. Hello, I am from views.py. Okay, so this context will be rendered at that web page. So this way templates is working. I hope all you understand this. Okay, this is very basic about templates. Okay, now you can also create one directory here. Let's say you will create one directory first app. Okay, so I have created this directory, and let me remove this index.html inside this. Okay, so we have in templates first app and index.html. Now in this case we need to change the views.py file. Basically we need to change the path here. So at the place of index.html we need to give the directory path, that is first app and index.html. Now it will generate. Okay, now you can see this is here. Okay, now so this template I have completed template part, and you are able to see the template part. So this is the functionality of template. So before showing you about something about the static files, let me give you the overview of template challenge. Okay, so this is the Django template challenge. Okay, so in this challenge what you need to do, you need to create a template directory and connect it to the settings.py. So for which settings.py? So that app to Django application you have already made in homework. So for that you need to connect this settings.py, then you need to create a new view called help and use URL mapping to render it for any pages with the extension slash help. So this is the new thing, not means not using the views.py. You need to create a your own views file. Okay, that like we have created my own URL file earlier. Inside this you can see urls.py. This is new file I created. So like that way you need to create the views.py file also. Okay, different views.py, that is help help.py. Then add template text to return help page. Okay, so best of luck for that homework, and you need to give this, you need to do this homework. And now it is the time to check the check something about the static files. Okay, and before that, let me show you the uh, challenge solution so that you can get some hint. Template challenge solution. So I will go to the Django part, and Django, this is the Django level 1, and inside this Django level 1, let me go to this level 1, and this is the Pro 2 app we have. Inside this Pro 2 app we have app 2 Pro 2. Okay, and we have this URL and views, and you can see we have templates, and inside this template we have app 2, and inside this app we have help. So basically this is the URL, this is the page you need to insert. Okay, so help insert is the thing which you need to pass. Okay, so that directly, while I will run the project, that directly will give the result. Okay, now directly I run the HTML file, but that is not the way. You need to set up full application, then you need to pass this help insert, okay, using that dictionary method. Okay, now now it is the time to work with the static file. And I already told you about the static file, what is the static file, and how to create, what is the meaning of creating static files. So basically, on the web page, for reflecting any text on the web page, we are using the templates method, and inside the templates we are uh, storing some HTML or CSS files. So inside this static also you need to give some information. You need to store some information like media files, like videos, images. Okay, so that's why we need to make static files also, so that as a full stack developer you can generate many images on your web page. Okay, using that Django server. So for that, we have created one directory for templates, we need to create the directory for static also. Okay, so for static we need to go to that, we need to create the directory inside here in first project. We need to create the directory that is static. Okay, and inside this static we need to create one folder, another folder, that is images. Okay, and inside this images we need to add some image. So there is any option to upload image? No, there is not any option to upload image. Okay, so I will go to the actual path. So let me copy some image. But before that, I will show you the some functionality uh, to do in settings.py to render that static path. Okay, so we need to go to the settings.py, and here you can see we have added template directory, and below of that we need to add one static file directory. Okay, static file directory we need to give, and that will be the os path plus join. That's it. And in this we have this base dir, and at the place of template now we need to give static folder name. Okay, this we have done. Apart from that, we need to give the static directory, like we have added in template directory. We also need to add static directory, but here we have not any pre-built list for that. Okay, for template we have already list for that, but for that static files we have not. So for that we need to create. ये क्या हुआ? So okay, so for that let me create one list for the static files. So static files, okay, and dirs, static file directories, and inside that static file we need to create list, and we have this static dir. Okay, so this we have static files. Let me load this server. Okay, we have created the static directory. Now what we need to do, we need to add image file. Okay, static directory part we already given. Now we need to add the image file. So let me choose some image, and not from here. I can choose some image like this logo. So Control plus C, this logo modified. Okay, let me go to that same path, project path, and inside that project path, in the first project, inside that first project, we have static, and inside image, we need to paste that. Okay, so this logo modified .png, I pasted that, and now we can see inside this image, we have this logo .png. Now we need to generate the logo.png into the web page using this method. Okay, so for that, let's say, let me go to this index.html, and inside this index.html, let me add one another code for rendering the static files. So here we will use load static file, load static files. Okay, so I hope I already started recording. Yes, yes, recording is going on. Okay, load static part, and now this is not, this is about the image. Okay, so we can say image file, and here at the place of hello, this is index.html, I will give hello, this is the logo image of my company, that is champ space. Okay, and here we need to pass logo. So for that we need to add image tag img, and at the place of source we need to give the dynamic path. Okay, so here we are giving dynamic path using the Django, that curly bracket percentage method, and that will be the static path, and inside this static we need to give the images. Inside the images directory we will write the logo, logo modified. Okay, modified dot png. So inside this images we have given the path, and let me close this. Okay, So this is correct. And after that, we need to give the this alternate tag for the uh, image. So this alternate tag did not show. So whenever image did not show, it will show the URL. This text. So image did not showing. Okay, this that's it. And we have closed the image tag successfully. Now let me check everything is working fine or not. Basically, we have added load static files, so we are loading this static file logo modified.png. So let me run the server. Okay, server ran successfully, and now this we have this error. Static files is not a registered tag library. Must be one of admin list, admin modify, admin URLs. Okay. Static files is not a registered tag library. Okay, let me check for that. But static files we already registered in the settings.py. Static files directory, static dir, and inside the views we have given this insert me. So let me check something. So here we need to give this index.html. So there is also some error. Okay, so guys, this error I will solve in the coming session. Okay, I will show you what will be the error, and I will give the overview why this error we are getting. Okay, so let me change this to the same first step. Here we are getting static file is not tag library. Error at the index.html at line 2. This static URLs we already gave manage.py collect static. Okay. So we need to add this Django.content static files installed in this installed apps. Okay. So time is less actually. So I will tell you the correct what will be the error and how we solve that in the coming session. Okay. Then we will able to complete that static part and you will do that challenge.